We'll go Corey in the back on the right.
Yeah, just kind of a broad general question. Where do you think you are right now as an individual and where this offense is with whatever we're 9 days, 10 days out from the actual start of the season?
Where I think this offense is, I think we trained enough. Everybody's healthy. We have all our pieces, and we got the band together. So now we're just building that, that chemistry, and just trying to work hard together and trying to, figure each other out. Well, we already figured each other out, but just building that, that chemistry and that trust in one another, and just want to go out there and play for one another. So right now we just, putting the pieces to the puzzle and figuring out what, what we want to do and stuff like that. But it's been great thus far. And then for me, I feel like I'm probably the best I've ever been. Got a lot of experience and stuff like that, but I think Coach Gus Malzahn and schematics and stuff like that has put me in the best position to succeed. And yeah.
Aslan, back left.
I think Coach Malzahn said one of the things he was most excited about this preseason was finally having like his 11 guys out there, which probably includes the 5 offensive linemen. How much of that has helped having all those 5 guys side by side for this preseason, getting you guys on track?
It's been super good. It's been super easy as well. The guys up front makes things a lot easier, for me and stuff like that. But yeah, just having all the weapons healthy and stuff like that, it's exciting to see those guys go out there and fly around and just get the ball in their hands and let them go and make plays.
We'll go to Chris, front row on your right.
In general, how have you done with protecting the ball, and just how much have you focused on that being something you want to do at a high level this season?
My main goal, like going into every game, is to don't turn the ball over. You got 80% chance of winning, and I think I've been doing a good job at camp of doing that. I think the only guy that's really gotten me is Jerry. I dislike Jerry very much, but he's very talented, and I don't know. I've been doing a good job taking care of the ball, but he's the only guy that really gets me. That's it.
We'll go to Liam, second row.
Almost a follow-up to that, just facing Tony's defense for about 3 weeks now, and you already mentioned Jerry, but what kind of challenges do they kind of give you, and how does that prepare you for week 1 against Bama and throughout the season?
Oh yeah, I think Coach White and our defense is the hardest defense I'll see all year. Just schematically and stuff like that, what they do. It's hard to be back there and a lot of moving parts on their end, but it's helped me a lot and helped me be better and helped me progress as a quarterback and as a player, and when to just take the check down or when to just eat it or throw it away and stuff like that, and when the play's over. So I think that deep, like seeing them every day for the last 3 weeks has helped me a lot in progress as a quarterback.
Go back to Aslan.
One of the big perks, I think, of you coming here was being surrounded by level of athlete you might have not had before. How much do you think you've been able to level up because you do have guys like Deuce and Booz and those kind of guys around?
Yeah, it's been a lot easier. Those guys make me look good all the time. Even when I, don't really throw the perfect ball or don't put it where it need to be placed. The guys still make the play and still come down with it. And, it makes my job a lot easier, and I'm thankful for those guys.
Go back to Liam.
When we talked to Jaden Boggs, he said that you guys gonna have like a big brother, little brother relationship. I know when he got here, you guys were throwing, just to see his progression throughout this off season, and now as you guys get into the regular season, just where is he at and how impressed are you with him?
I'm impressed. He's one of those guys that I think can have a spark. Definitely not just game 1, but like throughout the season. He'd probably be like a freshman All-American or something. He's special. He's the best young guy that I've probably ever seen to come in right away and just be a pro and just be physical and have sticky hands and just run great routes. He just approached the game, and the way he attacks it is just like a vet, and I appreciate him. And he's going to be definitely one of our guys.
Aslan.
How do you kind of balance the Tommy needs to be Tommy so this team can perform really well, but also having to kind of preserve your body over the course of the season? Is that something that the more you play football now, you think you can still be kind of fearless, but at the same time aware?
Yeah, I feel like through the course of my years, like I'm not really a big hitter type of guy. Like I don't really like want to be touched, so I always go down and slide and stuff like that. But I think one of my biggest improvements, just this fall, this spring, and then this summer was just knowing when the play is over and throwing the ball at the feet if I get heated, or throwing the ball out of bounds, or just going down and stuff like that. So I think that's one of the biggest jumps that I made, and I think that's really what I needed. There's at times where I try to extend a play and take a loss, or I get sacked for 3 or 4, you know, and instead of just, you know, giving myself that one more play. So I think that's one of my biggest improvements, and just that knowing the play's done, let's play the next play, you know.
Come back to Chris in the front.
How much did the pre-existing relationship with Gus benefit you this time around in the sense of like not having to feel each other out and get to know each other, but diving right into it to focus on the
Yeah,
senior year?
it's pretty good because, you know, when he first had me, I was a young guy straight out of high school, and, you know, maturely, I wasn't all the way there, but like now I'm mature, and, you know, I understand him, and I know what he wants, and I know what he's looking for, so we have a great relationship, and right now, like I said, we just building that trust, and I feel like we both trust each other, and, you know, building that chemistry is always good, so, yeah.
We'll go back to Corey in the back.
Coach Norvell a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, was talking about how this team has an edge, or he likes the edge they have because, although they played other places and started at other places, they still have a lot to prove, including you. Like, what are you personally trying to prove this season with this football team?
I'm really not trying to prove anything. I just want to go out here and, you know, play ball and, you know, have the opportunity to lead, you know, Florida State. You know, I think I said it the other day. Like I'm blessed. Look back to where I came from and where I'm at now. I'm like, you know, I'm starting quarterback at Florida State. That means a lot to me, and I have to represent and do the best that I can to not just for this team and, you know, my teammates and coaches stuff like that, but like previous players that allowed us to be here today, you know, and build this thing up. So my job is to be here now, is just to try to get this thing back to where Florida State football used to be, and that's my biggest goal. Not trying to prove anybody to do this for me or anything like that. I just want to go out there and play football, have fun with the guys, and win.
We'll go front row on your left for Bob.
If you can think back to August of 2023 and August of 2024 and now, is there a level of comfort that you have either based on experience or based on this particular scheme that gives you confidence going into a year?
I feel like my confidence, it just comes from challenges and things that I've been through, and allowing it, you know, be able to just, you know, be relentless and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's where my confidence comes from.
No good?
You've obviously been doing this for a while, you've been in the ACC for 2 years, this is your 3rd year, really as a starting quarterback in the ACC. I'm not trying to make you have bulletin board material or anything, but how good do you think this team can be after going through what you've been through the last 8 months with all these guys around you? How good can you guys be?
I think we'll be really good if we do what we're supposed to do. If we prepare every day and be the best that we can be every day, like Coach preaches, and have that winning mentality and have that relentless effort mentality and that want, you know, I think that's what it comes down to. How much do you want it? It's not about what coach is gonna call. It's not about who's gonna be out there. It's about who's gonna want it more. And I feel like we have that. Based off, you know, the previous year, they didn't have the year they wanted to have, but guys are desperate. And like coach, like you said, coach brought the guys, still have something. Like, we're just desperate. I won't say it's more of like a proven thing. I just think we're desperate, and we all want to win, and we hungry, and we want that. So.
All right.
One more, I'm sorry, this will be it, I promise.
You good?
The competition level of practice, Coach Norvell talked about it. What have you seen in that regard? How high is it, and how much does that lead to what a football team can be?
Yeah, it's very high. I'm not gonna lie, it's very high. We compete, and we're battling every day. The defense getting after us, we getting after defense. It's going back and forth. I was always told that practice is supposed to be harder than the game. And I don't know how hard the game is gonna be yet, but practice is pretty hard. Just because we're competing and we're battling, and everybody's, you know, just competing and giving it their all every play. So it's very high right now.
All right, we're gonna end with Liam.
You talked a lot about, and you just mentioned it too, just being in this position, the quarterback at Florida State. When 3:30 comes next Saturday and you're getting out there against Alabama, just for you personally, what is that going to mean, and what do you want to showcase on that stage to kind of make that feel real for you?
Well, it's already real. You know, we days away. But like I said, I'm not gonna try to prove anything. I'm not gonna try to do too much. I'm just gonna go out there and play football and do my job and execute what I'm supposed to execute. I always look at things in football games. Don't turn the ball over, and I'll play that guy. And if I do that, then I do my job. You know? So I'm trying to be the best me I can be for this team, best leader I can be, best player, and that's all I can do.
All right, thanks, Tommy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.